Frame by frame,
Plus, it
sorry.
takes them a long time to Photoshop the boogers out of your nose because I can always see them. No, I'm just joking.
Arcanal Madness, hello, and welcome to the channel.
So, Tara, are you going to do the recap for us? You promised last time you would.
No, that's gonna be Silverclaw.
Silverclaw.
He's gonna do a big reveal.
That's exciting.
Wow.
He's going to reveal the blackness that is his, and then he's
So
going
we
to
all
trip
need to
over his
introduce
computer.
ourselves first.
Yeah, go for it. You guys introduce yourselves, and we'll get to playing.
Well, good evening. I'm Zelos, the arcane trickster, the rogue, the merry maker, and Tiberius's conscience at times.
Great shirt. Nice sergeant shirt. Master Sergeant, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah,
There
it's
it
a
is.
Master Sergeant. I thought it was
It's my
an arrow
tank
that
shirt,
was pointing
Dave.
to his
I like
tail.
it.
Said dork here, but then he pointed it out that it was a Master Sergeant shirt.
When you're playing like World of Tanks Zelos, do you put on like a tank helmet with goggles and stuff? I would.
Damn right. Damn right.
That would be
Can't get
awesome.
my half hat.
He sleeps in it.
Orion. I'm Stormwolf, the Bard, who still has rainbows over his head.
Good to see you, Stormwolf.
Hey, Mom.
I am Misty, Moonlight from the chat, and I play Tara Gwyn, the evocation wizard.
That is trigger
And
happy
I
with
am-
fireballs. Sorry.
Damn right.
Sugar happy with fireballs. You bet.
And I'm a worm food. I play Tiberius, the healer of the group, and just all around good guy.
Yeah.
I am Kadojo, and I have just recently graduated from college.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Did you really graduate, or did you just buy the hat?
Congratulations.
No, I graduated.
Graveyard.
Congratulations.
And I play
Silver
Silverclaw.
Claw.
Welcome, welcome to the real world, man. Have fun finding a job now.
Yeah, I'm EAU, educated and unemployed. So last time on Dungeons & Dragons, our group left the hunting lodge with the agreement of killing the owner of the White Mask, Verum. They went on their way to the local village where the castle was stationed at. Once they got there, they were able to contact a local agent for their group who would try to get a message out. Meanwhile, the group found a way to sneak inside, or get inside unsuspectingly, by getting 40 wagon wheels in there on a cart. And that is where we pick up.
the old wagon wheel.
Oh, two of you just popped up there, Dave.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Well,
I don't
that
know
just
what you
makes
got-
it even double.
I don't know what
better.
you guys are seeing, but all right. So you guys are back at Parnist. Now you guys, if I remember correctly, you guys were right here as we look on the map. This is what this castle pretty much looks like. Now ignore the tunnel caverns inside of the giant chunk of ice that is floating there, but this is pretty much what the castle looks like. And you can see that it is hovering, which is right here, and you guys are just fixing to enter. You see lots of you see ogres up on the towers. There's two towers as you're starting to enter Skyreach Castle. There is golems. You can see several ogres. You can see several very large stone statues.
Crap.
Also, as you're looking inside of the enormous, giant-sized entrance, you're seeing giants walking around, more ogres, several cultists, and also some kobolds. Now, Rezmir, up in the top right-hand corner, this is what Rezmir looks like. Now, your informant back in Parnist in the bar, he told you that Rezmir was in town and was on this castle. You also found out from the wheel merchant that the castle was fixing to leave and they were basically going to be. You figured that they were going to be leaving as soon as they got their 40 to 60 wagon wheels that are inside of this wagon. So, man, it's so good to be playing again. I'm really happy about this. So, all right, congratulations again, Kidojo, too, about graduating. So, all right, so you guys are. I'm going to move you over to the new map in 1 second. These new maps are quite the monstrosities.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a big map.
It most certainly is, and it would be really awesome if I went ahead and enabled dynamic lighting on this too.
That it would.
Which that's what I did not do. So this is where you guys are at. Kind of flip the map around. This is where you guys are at.
That's still open.
This is a giant door in front of you. It's barred, and as you look inside of this door, you can see that there are, like I was saying, kobolds. There are, giants walking around. Looks like they look to be frost giants. There appears to be ogres. There are kobolds. There are cultists. There is a huge array and a huge mixture of different creatures running around. Now, as you get inside of the gates and you cross this foggy drawbridge, several of the cultists come up to you, and one of the cultists yells out, "What are you doing? Who are you? Who are you?" Now, what are you guys doing as you're entering Skyreach Castle?
Well, we do have the wagon with us with the 40 wheels, and
We've got the,
You've
we
got
can
your
always stay
banner
with
up,
the
right?
Lodge people.
That you got the banner lodge that you were displaying. Is there anything else? I'll give you, since we haven't played in 3 weeks, I'll give you a hint. Remember what your informant told you back at which was what is it? Talus the White. Remember, Talus told you that everywhere that you go inside this castle, there's something that you need to speak. The words of basically the cult. Does
there
anybody?
is a password.
Our Tiamat, our mother and strength.
Right. There you go. So I'm sure everyone probably praised Tiamat, her strength as you're walking across the foggy drawbridge. Well, two of these cultists, followed with 2 ogres and a frost giant, they walk up to you kind of quickly. They notice your banner. They throw up a couple of the signs from the cult. And they ask you, what is your business here with Skyreach Castle, my friends? We see that you are part of the cult. You are from the lodge, no? You bear the symbol of the lodge?
Yes, they sent us here to help.
Oh, will Talus be
castle.
joining us on the trip today?
No. Dave is... It's a she, right?
Yes, Talus is a she.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no, she had some other business she had to attend to. She sent us in her stead.
That is truly unfortunate. It would have nice to have her in our presence today, but still not a problem. I do have one question for you though. What is this wagon full of wagon wheels doing in your presence?
We came into town and one of the cultists asked us to help pick up these wagon wheels and bring them to the castle.
I see. And he has a sort of like a clipboard. All right, he's not, I wouldn't say a clipboard, but sort of like a ledger, a stone ledger that he's carrying, and he's flipping a couple papers over the edge of the ledger, and he's going, that's funny because my records show that these are going far south down to Amn. To another one of our castles that will be. That's interesting. Who told you to bring these castles here? I'm sorry, the wagon wheels here.
I can't remember. One of the cultists by the stables. Can't remember his name.
Let's see. Who was that wheelwright? What was his name again? He starts flipping through his. He goes, "Was it? It must have been that Gundare, the wheelwright man." Yes. And it appears to be
Gundare the Barbarian.
Yes. That's it. Gundar the Barbarian with Voltron the Wizard. Yes. My records show that it seems that these wheels are going to be going south now for other spoils that will be coming to our Lord Tiamat. Praise Tiamat! And
Praise Tiamat.
yes, absolutely. So there's been a little shift of plans. So if you just want to go ahead and take this back to the wheelwright, I'm sure that. You can come aboard, and what does Talus your robe? What does Talus have you do on it? What is your mission with us today?
Just
We
to
weren't
help in
really
any way we
expecting
can.
anyone from the lodge. That's unusual. Red Ashes, thank you very much, Rod. Thank you.
We're just sitting here to help any way we can. They have enough help at the lodge, so she sent us up here.
Oh, we could always use more hands. Oh, absolutely. We have lots of tribute that we're putting down into the caverns, so you're more than welcome to help with the 2 dozen wagons that we have here in the stronghold already. And I'll also make sure that you have some quarters as well. And these 2 ogres, they start to walk off towards the castles. One of them, actually both of them, start to move this way and head up the stairs. And it looks like they're going up into these massive towers that are basically flanking each side of the archway as you walk in. Now, as for a little bit of the features of this area, I'm going to give you some features. Now, oops, wrong page. And sorry about plopping tokens down, guys, but I have literally had absolutely zero prep time today. I'm going from everything from memory from before, so I may have to stop and glance at something just to let you know. So, but I try not.
Remember those 2 ogres killed themselves and gave us their experience points.
I really try.
I remember something about that.
I try not to do that. I really try not to. I try to have everything just about memorized. But all right. So the general features of the castle. You can see that this is an open area, but the archway that you went under was about 30 feet, and you can see several other archways here and in these common grounds here, and they also appear to be about the same height, which would be 30 feet. Now there are entranceways, doorways to several chambers. It looks like also to the towers. Those appear to be giant size, which would be about 20 feet tall. All right. All of the everything is made of ice. Everything is made of a beautiful solid ice. It's not slippery. It doesn't seem like it's melting. There is a definite chill in the air as you enter the castle. I mean, it is made of ice, of course. So looks like all of the walls are going to be quite a bit thick, probably several feet thick. I think that's about it for features. Now, I want a couple people to actually go ahead and I want everybody to give me a perception check because I want to see if you guys notice anything in particular. As you guys are kind of scoping around the place now that these 2 large ogres have left your presence. Silverclaw, you notice that now the gates, there are this gate to the north. It seems like there are multiple ogres. You could see 3 ogres up top, where the palisade are, the palisade where there's not the palisade, but all of the top of the tower. You can see that the ogres are looking down. So there's also 2 very large statues that are flanking the entranceway, facing out towards the common ground. I'm gonna put down two statues real quick, and I'll show you where they. And they're a large statue.
And are those ogres like watching us, like they're seeing if we're going to do anything cray cray?
At first they were, but as you started, rattling off the cultist, all of the praise of Tiamat and the handshakes, they started going back to their normal post.
And that is one sweet statue.
Yeah, these are pretty large statues. They're about at least 10 to 15 feet tall.
And what did you say they're of? Gargoyles or giants?
No, they're just of a huge. Looks like a very large stone golem, and that's to go with your perception check, Tiberius, as you're kind of scoping around everything with a silver claw. You do notice that these are stone golem statues, and you do know that they would probably animate. So, all right. So next, the tower to the south. All right, the golems are there, and there's really no activity on the top of this tower, which is down here. But which I'm pinging. This is a tower, the circular tower. Now on the top of this tower, as you were approaching, you could see that there were several ballists, several trebuchets, and you could see that these war machines of war, they actually kind of sporadically, line the entire castle wall all the way around, just not in the towers.
They're facing down, like this is like a choke point that they're going to just barrage us.
No. All of the war machines, they're actually pointed out in case there would be someone attacking the castle. But you do know, all these war machines have wheels, and they could easily be moved anyway. So most of them anyway, unless they were actually built into the floor, dug into the ground for stabilization or something. So, but those are the two.
I want to whisper to my cohorts not to brandish their weapons, because I noticed that these golems are real. They're just stone golems that they could animate. And
Mr. Neon Green, thank you for the follow, Mr. Neon Green. Welcome to the community.
That would have animated if we would have brandished our weapons. So I want these guys to know that I figured that out with my awesome roll of 23.
Dave, I guess we're going in and look at these. I sort of say to the clerk guys, so how do I make sure I don't get on? And I point my thumbs to the stone golems there to make sure I don't piss them off. It's over at the hunting lodge. Gargoyles.
My friend, you are safe, my friend. If you did not speak the words, you would have found out rather quickly. And he kind of chuckles, and there's one male and also one female. The female is on the right. It is an elf. The man on the left is also an elf. Crankshaft 57, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Thank you very much.
Okay, so
they're elves.
I guess
he kind of glances at you. Nice perception skills, human. You are no elf.
I guess I'll tell the guy that I'll turn the wagon around and take it back to the stables and have the stables hang on to the wheels.
Okay.
So it can be transported back south.
Yeah, now you guys are here in the lower courtyard, and you can see that this is definitely a multi-level type of castle. As you were getting closer, you were looking down on the side of the ramps. You could see that the ice actually went down some 40, 50, 60 feet, and plus, that there's the white dragon is here, and you found out that there are caverns here that house not only the riches for Tiamat, but also the dragon, because the dragon is basically keeping an eye on the treasure. Anybody remember the name of the dragon? Anyone?
Lancel?
Very good.
Something.
Larfell.
Yep.
Glasdale the Cloud Chaser.
Very
a
good.
Chad?
Yeah. No.
I think his middle name was Chad.
Marcus.
You guys also remember what else that you were here for? Because of you remember what another
Yeah, we
reason
wanna
why you
get
came
that
here?
map.
Yes, we need to assassinate
We
someone.
want to kill that. We want to kill that
Dwarf.
dwarf.
Dwarf,
and we want to grab
Verum.
his white mask. But also
Verum,
this
yes.
this city. Yeah, this city's about to take off and float somewhere else. So we wanted to make sure we hopped on it so we could be part of that floating.
Before I leave, I ask how much time do I have before the castle leaves?
You have probably about 15 minutes, my friends. So I'm
Okay,
sure you
so
can
I'm
take
gonna make it.
you could take the cart down to the wheelwright, and we will have other members of the cult. They will pick that wagon up.
All right, it's already paid for, so.
Oh, yeah, we have. Did you pay for it or?
Yeah, yes, we did.
Oh well, we'll have
It's
to
been
get
3
that.
It was 3
You
weeks
did.
somehow.
He didn't.
Oh, was
somehow
that?
the journey
Oh, so it
across
was
the
a
bridge taken
it was a
3 weeks.
present from Talus the White. Oh, that is so gracious of Talus the White. I will have to alert Rezmir of that. I'll have to let Rezmir know.
great.
Thank you to
Yeah,
Talus.
I can't
Praise
remember.
him
It
at
took
the
us 3 weeks
Talus.
across the bridge here, so.
Oh, the Talus the
Praise-
White, so generous.
Yeah, praise Tiamat. She is so frugal.
So,
normally
you got
with
3 weeks
wheels.
to car across
So
the
Dave,
bridge.
before they waste any more time, I'm gonna go ahead and tell my group to go ahead. I'll catch up. I'm gonna turn the cart around and take it back to the rear white to get everything squared away.
Okay,
Right
you know,
back.
as the female elf, she has her hands sort of like together, cupped together, and her robe is covering her hands. She kind of looks and nods, and she goes, "Sometimes I wonder why Talus the White never received the white dragon mask. That is very strange." And she says, "Welcome to Skyreach Castle, and we will get you your quarters." And she walks off, and the other elf, he is just standing there. But yes, Glazel the Cloud Chaser.
So this is awkward.
I'm gone, so you guys are on your own.
My friends, do you have any? If this is I take it this is your first time to Skyreach Castle. I'm sure
This
you
is our
probably
first
have
time.
a whole multitude of questions for me. Then,
Yeah, one of them is how is this thing flying? Magic.
yes, you are very energetic. Very energetic, my friend. Yes, it is
I'm
by.
just so excited.
It
This
is
is my
an
first
ancient
giant frozen
giant
floating
magic.
castle.
It is. It is a Blagothgus. His wife was a very powerful seer giant back in the days, and unfortunately she is no longer with Blagothgus. But her soul is still here in the castle, and her soul is what drives the castle.
And how does it work? How does it know
That,
where
my
to go?
friend,
Does
I have no clue.
Blagothgus-
It's usually probably a telepathic link because Blagothgus, he usually does not go to the control tower. It is usually unmanned all of the time. I'm sure there's probably some type of telepathic bond between the two lovers of old.
Control tower? So the control tower is like a empty area? Why is it a control tower? Is there a way that you can fly the castle without?
Oh, I'm
mental
sure there are
contact
probably
with
some
Blagothgus?
type of manual controls in there. Yes, absolutely. I have been up there myself several times, but usually the spirit of his wife usually takes care of the castle.
I have
Well,
a question.
we're so lucky to have the giants on our side. Hail Tiamat.
Ah, yes. Praise Tiamat unto her.
Praise Tiamat!
Our mother will be with us soon. And what is your name, human?
I am Tiberius.
Tiberius. You
Glenleaf.
have you sort of resemble an elf almost in some ways.
I do, because I believe that elves like yourselves are so noble that
We are
I'd like to
superior
model
to the
myself
humans and the
after them.
bastard half elves.
I agree.
No offense, Ranger. I hope
No
there was
offense,
none
bastard
taken.
half elves.
Tara just kind of smiles and nods at her in agreement.
High elves.
Anything else
Well,
that you would
we're-
like to
you
know?
know,
And he
I hate
points
to be
over
a-
towards. He points over to the I would say the northeast, way over in this area here, and you can see. Actually, let me put you guys back on the other screen. Now, if we're looking
And
at
we're
this,
Parnest.
you guys are over here towards. You guys are basically here at the entrance over on this side. So, as you're looking, he points to this tower here, and says that this is the control tower. But you can see that there are 4 other towers. 3 of them are in pretty good shape, and one of them is in ruin. So, but those are the 4 towers,
So-
and you can see as you were running up, as you were coming across the bridge, you can see that this had a massive. It is a massive chunk of ice below below the tower walls, the castle walls. This is a massive place, and you can
And
also.
it's all snow and ice.
It is all
It's not
snow
like
and
any
ice.
rock or anything.
None that you
God,
can
that's
see.
so awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I remark. By the way, what is this elf's name that we're talking to?
His name is Zandil.
So Zandil, how long have you been on the floating castle?
I have been. I have served the castle several times. Quite frequently lately, though. I've been here pretty much around the clock. I am one of Resmir's. I'm one of her hands, and I go where Resmir goes.
Oh, so Resmir's on the castle. She's here.
Yes, Resmir is with us today. Absolutely.
Oh, how exciting! We'll be able to catch a glimpse of Resmir in all of her greatness. Praise Tiamat.
Oh, praise to you, Matt. Resmir is what keeps us going.
So how do you handle the cold for so long? It's quite chilly in this castle.
He
Well, maybe
kind
for
of
you, fragile elf.
says, I just wear multiple robes, and cackles like an elf, has an elf type of cackle. Several robes, my friend.
So basically, he's telling me to dress in layers. That sounds just like my mom. Well, I was wondering if there is a communal area where we could maybe, get some rest, or maybe even
Something
if
to
you
eat.
could tell us where Resmir is. I'd love to, from a distance, catch a glimpse of that greatness.
Resmir is probably in her chambers, one of the upper levels of the castle, but there are some different quarters. I'm not too sure what is available. I just hope that you don't have to stay with the kobolds in the servants' barracks. That would be truly unfortunate. But usually the castle runs a full staff, and when we have unexpected visitors such as yourselves. We usually like to prepare ahead of time, and that is what my counterpart there, she has gone off to try to find you some quarters. So you may be sleeping in the giant guest chambers or the servant barracks. I know that the giants do not have many visitors on Skyreach currently, so we will have to see. We'll let you know, though. We'll find you.
So, do the giants speak common, or do I have to speak to them?
No,
in
they
their own tongue?
they do speak common, and they also speak giant. Yes, they do. The giants are not to be underestimated. They have been a very very powerful ally in our conquest.
Yes, I agree.
We
There's
have
serious
several
systems.
other powerful allies on Skyreach as well.
Oh, who else other than the powerful kobolds and the giants?
Oh, well, we have Glazel, the Cloud Chaser, in our presence. She
Yes,
is currently in her lair,
Dragon.
under your
We
feet,
caught a
probably
glimpse of her the other
sleeping
day.
and slumbering as we speak. That is probably where we will need your help to take our spoils of war down to the dragon.